2026.
Misfits Radio still popping.
That's right.
How many years this make?
This is going to be the 10th year.
10 years.
Congratulations.
Yeah, 10 years. Going strong. Misfits Radio. That's good. That's what
We did the state
yeah, we done been in the trenches a
I
long
need some
time.
We all need some money.
Right.
All of us.
Right. Everybody in the room.
Everybody in the
we
room.
need money.
Everybody on the podcast.
Look, we here sipping money beverages. Bourbon is for the money makers. Okay. And vodka is for when you didn't pay me my money. See, so
That was
I'm
good.
two different people on two different things. So we here today. And hey, we had that. I got Decor
Hey.
and more. And she's here. We got listeners all over. You know, they come in, they come and go. They just all over the place.
Right.
So we just streaming, y'all. We streaming. So we streaming Misfits Radio. And we live, we here, we direct, and we talking about these taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. It's that time, yeah,
right.
it is. Because, you know, they say it's the Happy New Year, but in reality is these taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, they just really, it's nothing about really no reset and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
If we in tune with nature, we would know that everything is going to sleep. So don't be trying to start no new businesses right now. Just hold what you got. You know, just think about what you want to do. Mm-hmm. You know, just like a bear hibernating, is sleeping and resting. You know, it's trying to get refreshed for spring. So when spring comes, it's like new things, new flowers. Now you do new things. When everything open up and everything is fresh. Not sleep right now. Ain't no leaves out there. Everything look dull. Why would you feel inspired? Do you feel inspired right now? I mean, seriously.
I'm trying to make myself
That's why
inspired.
most times when people do they little New Year resolution, it don't make a month. Cause you ain't thinking about that. That's not where you're supposed to be. So we just mentally not in line. So reality, we in tax time.
Yeah.
So that's what we gonna talk about right now. So I got the professional tax consultant here, and she's a good friend. So she just don't know we friends first, you know, then business.
Yes.
So we gonna make sure we talk about this business.
Yes.
And I saw when you posted when you was sharing that you were going to be here. What you said, tax and abatement.
Yes.
So tell me about that word because it sounded.
okay.
Grab a mic.
Oh, grab a mic. Okay.
Hold up. I'm sorry, I didn't even see
We
that.
didn't even practice this part.
Okay.
Everything.
So a lot of people don't know what abatement is. So a short word for it is tax resolution.
Okay.
So if you have issues with federal or with state, we are here to assist you in fixing that issue.
Okay, federal and tax. Okay, abatement. So that means it's time to pay taxes.
Or if you owe
resolution.
them.
Okay, so
yes.
it's resolution,
Yes.
resolving, making.
It's just a bigger word for it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But see, that embankment shit scared me. You know, when I see the letter come in and they tell me some embankment, I'm like, oh no, I'm not answering that. You know, that's how us regular people think. You know, and I'm just,
No, you can't do that, Sharon. Because you think about it.
Speaking on how you know, I'm being just real on how real life is. When people see those words and see letters from IRS and stuff, you know, it's scary.
Yeah.
You know, so if someone gets that letter, then it's an issue
Yes.
with their taxes.
Yes.
Okay, and then that's when they need to get with a professional.
Yes.
So if they have that, typically, what are those issues? What do you normally see when people have?
It can
when that
be
letter or
it
when
can be
it's
an
time?
error on the return that needs to be fixed. It can be too much stuff that was put on there that shouldn't have been on there. It can be a number of things. And then before you get to the audit stage, they will send you nice letters until you decide to ignore them.
Yeah,
and you don't
I
want to
will.
ignore them because then they'll come and start snatching your stuff away from you. But you're in the first stage when you get the first 2, 3, or 4 letters, and after that, then the letters are not going to be friendly anymore. But that's when we come into play to come help you fix those issues before you get into the audit stage. You don't want to get into an audit stage.
And then how do you typically, the audit stage is like what do they do when they audit?
they go and read line. A human actually goes and reads line by line of what is on that return and what needs to be fixed, and they will fix it for you because when it gets in the audit stage, there's nothing we can do for you.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So usually or typically, once you're being audited, there's no tax company business, nobody.
No, 'cause-
so no optimal tax. Them people. I mean,
That's
for real.
what they
'cause
do.
this is
That's
what
what
they
they
do.
Okay,
They
so
be-
Ultimate Tax Release does offer and compromise.
Okay.
I've had I had clients who went to Optimum and nothing was done. It's just the offer and compromise. You pay the extra $250 on top of what you owe, and you just pay the fee to them, and that's all they do. But if you can find you're a pro who will fix the issue before you get into the audit stage, you should be
Right.
good.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, okay, a question that I'd like to ask also is for like when you go exempt, how is that? You know, because I think I need to cut back on from exempt. So, how does that work?
Okay, I don't even
I just want to know the real life. You know, when you
Okay,
go
realistically,
exempt
I don't even know why it even exists for anyone. The only one who can should be exempt is college students because their parents still claim them. But anyone who's making over 30,000, 20,000, why are you exempt?
so that's not real to be able to do like a 6 months.
Let's
and
play
then
a
cut-
Russian roulette. Why
Oh,
would
for
we do?
real?
Yeah. Why would we do that?
So what does that do?
You make it harder for yourself at the end of the table, at the end of the day, because there's no money on the table to fix. So then you're possibly having a balance due at the end of the year.
Oh man, that sounds about how it goes. So I need to. I always owe. So since I always owe, then I'm just gonna always owe. You know. So I'm gonna get my money today. So but. Since we're here right now, I'm just gonna go with the nice little song.
Okay.
Because we still with the love frequency.
Mm-hmm.
We still promoting good music, and I'm so mad right now. Really, I really am.
Why?
Because I was ready, and I had a good little song for this.
It's
and,
okay.
You know, but this because we uncut, and we don't do this like that. Ooh, I'm so mad. I'm real mad.
Don't be.
Y'all
Don't
just
be
don't know
mad.
how to
It's all right.
Just choose a song, whatever
Just
your
pick a
heart.
song.
Right,
Yeah.
that's and like it really matters.
Yeah,
so.
whatever
Yeah.
your heart leads you to. We gonna
That is so
jam
funny.
anyway.
Yeah.
Definitely we gonna do that. So, well,
Close your eyes and pick one.
Right.
Close your eyes. Just pick one.
that is so funny that y'all talking this shit. You know, I'm mad. I'm real mad. But this the original. Who was able to song, and it was just, you know, more than what it was.
More
You
than
know,
what-
just
yeah.
more than just a love song. It was, you know, a love letter. It was everything. It was everything. So I'm still here.
Right.
The Shantastic Storm and Shanny Chapman Show. I'm still here with IQ Taxes. IQ Taxes, that's correct.
Mhm.
And we got Tiffany. You know, Tiffany is here, so just let everybody know that's where you can find it. Where they can reach you at on your streams.
Okay, you can find me on social media on IQ Tax Firm on Instagram, and you can find me on Facebook at IQ Taxes and Tax Abatement on Facebook, and then our phone number is 470.
You gotta talk up. You can hear?
She okay.
Just make sure. Okay, good. And don't let me interrupt you like that. Just make sure. I want everybody to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because they need to find out. Because I know
Okay.
y'all do. I know y'all do.
Our phone number is 470-454-1506. We're here Tuesday through Sunday, closed on Monday.
Okay, it's very good. So y'all got you got a place to go.
Yeah.
To get your taxes resolved, you know, anything, you know, any type of issues you have. And y'all can call in too. It's a radio station. We got a whole phone, 678-740-9894 if you have any questions, if you have any issues, if you just, you know, you could be anonymous. Don't nobody know it's you. So just call in and ask the questions that you are worried about.
What's the
Right.
number again?
The number is 678-740-9894. 678-740-9894. Call in if you got a question. It's easy peasy. You know, nobody's watching. So, you know, really, for real, you know, because taxes is like personal.
Yes.
And a lot of people that are old, a lot of people old, and a lot of people are uneducated. So a lot of people don't really know, and especially like, I'm one of the lot of people. You know, they didn't really just teach us that in school. You know, when you were 14 years old trying to get a job, you know, they had a form on. You know what? You didn't know what to do. And is that something that you was? I know you
Yeah,
had.
that was a question I had for you. So, because okay, we're trainers, and because we train when new hires start, they ask us, okay, what do I need to select when they're filling out their information for taxes?
Okay.
And I tell them it's based off of you, because I can't tell somebody else what to choose or what to select.
Okay.
Because I'm
Okay.
me and that's them. So.
Understood. So with the W-4 for federal, fill out step 1, which is your name, your address, your social. And step 2, honestly, I tell all my clients to leave step 2 alone because it has it for multiple jobs. You don't know what you're going to be making throughout the whole year. So just leave it alone. Step 3, leave alone because those has your dependents on there. You don't want to claim your dependents throughout the year. And then at tax time, you have nothing to claim.
Ah.
And then step 4, it depends on how you get paid. If you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, you play with the box 4C, as in cat. And I usually tell my clients to put $50 in there as an extra withholding, but it's worth it at the end of the year than, worrying about it that you might owe something later. So up to $150, it depends on how you get paid, if you get paid weekly or bi-weekly. I have some clients who put $150 taken out every 2 weeks.
Okay.
So they'll have that cushion at the end of the year.
So to put that extra 150, that kind of balance off the
Absolutely.
offset of what you may be short on.
Absolutely.
So that's just because I do see that on there, and I'm like, what? I'm not gonna put no extra money.
Right.
I'm gonna like, shit. Y'all
Right.
already finna take $100
That's
from
why
me.
you start at $50. That's what I said. With 4C,
Yeah, so
start
and,
at
see,
$50.
and then the crazy thing
Yeah.
about it is that's before taxes, so you really
Yes.
never really see it.
Right.
Correct.
So
Right.
that's the good thing, but that's the thinking of uneducated and just always wanting your money, because
Understand.
I'm like, why am I having to give like this, and then at the end of the year, I still owe.
Understand.
So that's good to know because again, I never knew
Right.
or thought to put
To put
that
extra
that's
money in
what
there.
that was
Uh-huh.
for.
Yes.
So I'm like, see, what you just asking for some free money, so I'm like, no,
Trying to get out, keep
no,
all my
I'm not
funds.
doing that, and I got 4 children on here that I don't have, and,
Right.
So you just said that you shouldn't claim the dependents
Yes.
at that time.
It's on step 3. Yeah, just leave it alone. It has it that
But-
you can claim
but-
your
but
dependents
at
in
zero.
there.
But it
Don't put
takes-
nothing in that box.
But
Oh,
don't
don't
they-
even
Don't put
touch the
nothing in the
box.
box.
So that doesn't lessen the amount of money that they take out.
Yeah, it lessens the amount of money to take out. But then think about this: when you're trying to get ready to come get your taxes done, and you're looking to get your $5,000 or $6,000, you already got that throughout the whole year. You're not getting it again.
Because you
already got
put
it.
the children on there.
Yeah,
So if you don't put the kids on there at the end, you
you
get
get a bigger check.
oh, okay. See, uneducated.
See?
Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know. A lot of people don't know that, we putting our children on here now.
Because that's
Yeah.
what they
Because that's what,
Absolutely.
and you trying to
So,
save
absolutely.
and get your money. You don't want them to take as much as they will if you don't. So, the end game in this is what a lot of people don't like. Because for me, I don't have dependents. So
Okay.
how do I capitalize? How do I get? How I come up like everybody else? You know what I'm saying? What's the
Extra withholdings.
So what is extra withholding?
Just like I was telling you on step 4, line 4C, just have extra withholdings between 50, 150. Depends on how you get paid, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. Because there's some people who get paid monthly.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, you just play with that box, nothing else. Just play with
Okay.
that box.
So that's
Okay.
the only box that needed
Yeah.
to be touched.
Mm-hmm.
and then they turn in their tax return.
Yeah, sign it
and they sign it
that-
at the bottom. And
uh-huh.
then that's the most they should really just be
Yeah.
doing.
And then
Okay.
with the state of Georgia, fill out your first name, last name, social, and in the middle of it, it'll ask you if you're head of household, single, married, or whatever. Fill that out, sign it, and that is it. Be done.
Okay.
Don't put exempt. Don't do nothing. Yeah, not unless you have your parents claiming you. Then yeah, you can do exempt. But if you are able-bodied adult who's filing taxes, then you're not.
You
exempt.
need to be not being exempt.
right.
Oh God, I gotta go. I gotta
Right.
I gotta go to a music on that. I got to
Before you
drink
go
to
to
that.
a music
That just stressed me out right there. Talking about
Before
that
you
no
go
zip.
to the next song.
Because I need to drink to that. Because I swear, that is zip is my friend.
Oh my
That's a
Whenever they
goodness.
say they
That's
got
a
a raise coming
question.
in, I'm like,
Yes.
I'm finna go with zip.
Okay, all right. So I get that. I get that calls every
Okay,
year
hold
with
on now, tell me
with my
something now,
clients.
'cause I know this
I
shit is available.
I understand that. So when you're getting your raise or you're getting your bonus, yeah, I totally get that. You go ahead and go exempt,
Okay.
but just that one time. But hopefully through the rest of the year with your paycheck, you're not doing that. So I totally get that. Yeah.
Okay,
So that's
so-
a yes.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
it's okay to do it when
On your
you
bonuses,
getting a bonus.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that's fine. But
right.
then change it back
Then change
after
it
you
back.
get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Just that one paycheck.
Yes,
You
that's
know.
fine, but not all
Okay.
6 paychecks or whatever it is.
Okay,
or 12.
oh
Okay.
Lord, that's the.
Because, you
no,
know, we
Lord,
was
this is great.
told, it's okay
Jesus
to go exempt at least half of the year.
No,
I'm saying that's
yeah.
what-
I mean, that's the
that's
nigga
the-
shit.
yeah.
That's what you know what I'm saying.
So this is gonna be a new year. We're not gonna go in the broke mindset, okay?
okay, that's what that is.
That's what it is.
That's
that
what
broke
that is.
mindset.
Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
So that's good. I'm glad that we saying that because the people that are listening are this is them.
Yeah.
We this is them. So we really want to have that real conversation.
Okay.
So that's what
Because
they do.
all right. Because
know.
I understand the economy has changed now,
Right.
and it's hard, and everybody needs this money right now, and I
Right.
totally get it, totally get it. Use some of that money and get into real estate.
Okay, so that's another little thing.
Real estate?
Real estate.
Yeah,
And
What
that's
else?
that right. You know,
Besides real estate. And the reason why I asked that because
start a
I
business.
tried real estate years ago when I was younger, and it wasn't.
You
my
gotta
thing.
hold it. So okay, I'll tell you something. So, I had property right here down the street. They just built some condos on it. I only paid $3,000 for it, and I sold it for $50,000, and it was only 4 pieces, and they built condos on it. And that $50,000, me and my husband flipped and bought land out in Griffin, and we only paid $4,000 for it. We made $98,000 on that. And that was just from our refund. So
Right.
use your money
Purchasing
and
land.
flip it. Land.
right.
You
right.
can get that from tax liens from the court's office when people are not able to pay their property, and you go stand up there and you go buy that.
right.
Do that.
Right.
And also they have mobile homes out here you can go buy for little or nothing and rent them out. Start your business. That's why I do the little chats I do tax talks with Tiffany on Thursday, and I talk about and I tell people start your business. It is because you don't know if you're gonna have your job tomorrow.
Right. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
start you something on the side, skincare, something that you love to do. I've been doing this for 16 years, so this is my bread and butter.
Right.
But find you something that you can invest into because they're not building no more land, but you can
Right.
go get it.
Right.
And there's a lot of land out there that's up for sale. You just gotta find it.
You got to get out there and see and then again, people don't know that conversation.
Right.
You know, it's a lot of things is happening because of not knowing, uneducated, not knowing. You know, not being in the right circles, not being around people that know. You know, people are always hanging around the same.
Yep.
You know, same group of
Understand.
friends, and the people that don't know no more, and you knowing the most. You know, people
Right.
don't have these conversations. So this is a good thing to have, and I appreciate the extra
No
conversation
problem.
in it. You know, as far as business, because we black women, you know,
It's hard for us already.
you know, right? So
Yeah.
how are you maneuvering with that? You know, how are you?
Okay,
maneuvering
so that
'Cause
what
do have
you
a
just
circle.
said, you have to have a
right?
circle.
Yeah, you got
And
that.
you
You
have
that.
to diversify your circle.
Absolutely,
You really
absolutely,
do.
absolutely.
Because if you don't, then doors are not really going to open for us.
right,
It's one, especially being black.
Right.
Two, especially being a female.
right,
And especially when you go further south. I've learned that, and it hurts. But you know what? That's fine. You find another way. There's a back door. So yes, you just diversify your circle and have an open mindset. And you always remember this because my grandmother used to tell me this, and my mother told me this. Don't let nobody tell you no.
right.
There's
right.
always another way to skin a cat, so you can do it. So,
So
yeah.
with the nose, you just gotta figure out how you can make them say
Yeah,
yes.
there's other ways. Yeah, there's other ways
Absolutely.
around it.
Absolutely. Very good. So
Very
since
good.
we live 365, should we keep going? Y'all, you got any more questions, Lab? Do you have anything?
I'm getting them together.
He got Lab's over there
And if you
getting
know
them
like real
together.
estate, yeah, y'all heard of storage auctions?
Right.
I
see,
love storage
definitely-
auctions.
That's definitely a good little thing to get into.
It's really very
I've
lucrative.
seen people doing that.
Yeah.
You know, going through the storages.
You can
and
make you a quick $4,000 in a day selling all that.
really sold that. Yeah.
Yes.
And again, a lot of
It's
people
time
don't
consuming,
want to
but
do
you
it.
can do it.
Yeah, you could do it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ideas that you don't have to have a lot of resource.
Right.
You
No.
know, with storage removal.
You can
or-
do that. Yeah, you
or
can.
bidding.
You can bid.
Pickup truck.
And all you need is a U-Haul truck, and I would say no more than $100, $200, and you can start your first storage unit and then do a yard sale with that or sell it online. But usually yard sales work really, really well if you plan it out well. So yeah, me and my husband did that for a while, and I enjoyed it. It's fun.
Oh, really? Just
Yes.
going to the
Yeah.
just going to the store. So did y'all bid online or?
Oh yeah,
how
you
was
bid
it for
online. You bid online,
Okay.
and then you go pick them up, and you go through those storage units, and you figure out what you want to dump, keep, and sell. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
made a pretty penny.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow. That's
Yes.
interesting.
I have a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
We talk about all the businesses, that you can start small businesses as far as storage units and real estate. How do you acclimate those things between your taxes? Because, if you're working a regular job, then you have 2 or 3 businesses that are making money on the side. Some people say put the business in your child's name or put it in a trust. And I get it, but a lot of times we have a bunch of people on social media giving out information that may not be, viable. So how do you separate that? Because I'm working a job, so I'm getting a W-2, but I have all these other ones that may need 1099s. So how do we do I put the other 2 businesses in one name, or do I separate them because they're different kind of businesses? How do we do that?
Okay, so like we have our trucking company, we have the tax company, so we have a subsidiary called 3D Holdings, and that one pays the trucking company and funds it, and if we're short with the taxes, because we're only 3 months out of the year, that pays that. So we use that one holding to pay out 1099s, W-2s, or whatnot. So use that one main thing to be the umbrella for everything else.
Okay, so that one main thing gets the tax bill. Okay, and then they divvy those out, but they pay the taxes between the other 2.
Right.
Or the other. I
Yes.
don't know how many.
How
but
many
the
you
other
want,
ones,
yes.
The other companies, they pay it out under that umbrella.
And then also that company will be your main company that will get funding. Yes.
Okay. And another thing I wanted to ask you, you see a lot of people starting 501c4s or C3s.
501c3s, yes.
Yeah, and a couple of years ago that was a big thing. Start 501c3, and because it's tax exempt and stuff like that. But I noticed that you can also have a 501c3 that is for profit. Do you suggest that people who are making money, and this is just your opinion, I'm not telling you to give out financial advice, but do you think that people who are making money in their 501c3 should file it as for profit? Because a lot of people do that.
How would I say this? You want me to be honest with you?
I want you to be 100% honest.
Listen, that's
Okay,
the
people who
only
are doing
way.
that is tax evasion.
Okay. That's
That's
all I want to know.
Yeah, it's tax
Because we don't want
evasion.
people to get the wrong information.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's clear it's tax evasion, yeah.
Okay.
So what is that?
What?
What
501(c)(3) is for non-for-profits, for like charities, for people who churches, where you donate stuff that you're not able to make money on. That's basically what it is. You're wanting grants and the state, the county, and wherever to donate to and give to you, not to make money off. Not to go out there and make a profit of it. You're wanting everything get given to you. But if you're underneath there making money on it, what does it look like to you?
Like say if they give you a bunch of
Yeah. So
bikes.
how does that happen?
Like
So
sometimes, this is just my opinion.
this is
what
an
I've
example
seen.
of that.
Like say you get a bunch of bikes from somebody, they give like Toys R Us may give you a bunch of bikes.
Right.
On
Okay.
your 501c3. Instead of giving them away, you sell them through your other company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What does that look like to you?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
You might have
Okay, so
Shan's
you-
bikes. And
right.
you like, oh, but you also have Shan's
Mm-hmm.
charity, Helping Hands.
Right, and so
Shan's
the
Helping
Helping
Hands
Hands
get
got
you bike.
the free bikes,
But
And
then
Shan's
Shan's
bikes
bikes
is selling
is
them.
selling them.
And that's just like the thing in the what was it was just in the news today last week about a company doing something similar to it. It was a
Really?
food establishment. She just went to jail for it.
Oh my goodness, really? Oh wow, so that's tax evasion.
Yeah.
So that's in not paying the taxes on the stuff, but but selling it and
Yeah.
making profit. Oh wow, interesting, very interesting. To know. Wow.
For real.
So when people get that, so anybody can just do that 501. I mean, or so you have to have a charity.
You can
You
make
have
up
to
a
have an
charity.
organization. You have to have an actual organization that is gonna get the donation.
Like see that like Misfits Media Group, I have LLC and NAC number and all that stuff, and I, Georgia Commerce. I can change it into a 501c3
Okay.
and incorporate it and do it.
Right.
But I'm not gonna do that.
Right,
that's,
right.
But,
But that's just how you can do
Yes,
it.
how
Right.
you can do it.
That's it's just that easy to flip your business into a
Uh-huh.
50 whatever
Right.
type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Good to know. So I see that's why a lot of people running around going. Okay, so I see the okay, so yeah, so that's how a lot of people are getting over, and a lot of businesses have been doing that. So well, I'm gonna ponder
Hold on,
on
before you
this.
go, one
You
more question.
you got a
Because
question?
since,
Got you.
since
No.
we've been talking about business, so I just want to say, because with my business, I didn't make money like that. I pretty much spent more money than I made.
Understand?
So when I do my taxes, do I do a business tax, personal tax? I do it all together.
It depends on. Okay. How long have you been in business?
So I got two businesses. One being in business for 5 years, and the other one about a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give the one a year a chance, okay?
Okay.
So I will put that on the Schedule C. The one for 5 years, I'll put that on 1120.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah.
Okay. So
Because if you wanna
when
start getting
said
funding soon.
11, can you just kind of explain that? Because my thing is, when I first filed my business, my boutique business,
Okay.
my tax prep did it with my personal
On the
taxes.
Schedule C.
Okay, so it's a Schedule C.
That's the
Okay.
personal, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So you want to start separating the boutique from. That's the one for 5 years.
Yes. Well, the crazy thing about it is that I have not done any business with that none this year.
Okay.
So
But still file it, and so you still
Like I said.
show
right.
it's still alive.
Okay.
Okay. You don't want it
Of
to
course.
die down,
Mhm.
even though you didn't make any money. Still show that boutique is still here if you didn't make any money, but still file 0 and be done.
Okay.
Okay.
But still file.
Yeah, still
okay.
file.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you said the other one, the 1 year. Which
Yeah,
is,
give it a chance.
Okay.
Okay. Just put it on a Schedule C. It'll
Okay.
balance out because
Okay.
so whatever expenses that you made and whatever you made from your W-2 balance out.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
You're
a
welcome.
Good small business information that you don't know.
Exactly.
Because a small business, you just first of all just getting the
You're trying to learn the
Ain't
business.
nothing small about his business.
Okay,
So
okay.
your business.
Why
we
people
just gotta
why the
smile a
business?
little.
So why, see how they brainwashed us and got us
Yeah.
just because we not corporate, we
Yeah.
talking about our little small business.
Yeah.
No. So
Yeah.
our business
Yeah.
because you're really learning your business.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
then to have to know the behind the scene parts, the tax part,
Yeah.
the government, what all you have to do to stay in this business. You usually don't know, and you end up all the time seem like owing.
Yes.
So is it good to get accountings or is it good to just educate yourself? Because they say now that you can just file just for yourself and you don't have to go through these tax preparers.
Yeah.
Is it that simple?
It's however you feel comfortable with it. It's not. It depends on how well you intake information because it could be overwhelming. Because a 1040 is not that easy So like when we went to school, that was like a 3-ring binder, and that 3-ring binder was big. So it was because that's each line,
Right.
So that's like I think 89 lines. That's
Yeah,
a lot
so
of
I
lines.
know I would've
So
been-
yeah. So it depends on if you want to do it on TurboTax, then do it on TurboTax. If you want to go to H&R Block, then go ahead. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. If you want to sit down and do it, that's just fine to do it.
And so,
Yeah.
so for everyday Joe, they can just go online
Yeah.
and it shows people step by step how to just go ahead and
Uh-huh.
input from what they see from their W-2.
Uh-huh.
So how do people usually get in trouble? What are the things that they do that, like boosting added more and more income? How do people get caught up in that?
I don't know how to get
I
caught
gotta read that.
She's like, I don't know how they get caught up
I
in
don't know, 'cause I
that.
know because we've seen, it's people out there that do that.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
Because
understand
I know
how
people
that-
who
how
don't have jobs.
that,
And,
yeah,
I
I'm trying to
understand.
understand how is that? What is that? How are they doing it? People that I know for years are just sliding through. How is that?
I don't know how
tax evasion.
doing it,
Yeah.
but I just
On the-
see like I've noticed this that it's
I mean,
going,
from
it's
your-
reverting
from
back.
your business, do you see those issues?
Yeah,
Do
I
people
see it a
come
lot.
to you with that?
Yeah, I see it a lot. That's why we started and got certified in resolution, because that is an everyday thing and it's getting worse. And like this year, it's popped up that everybody and their mom is a tax preparer now.
Right.
And I'm
Oh,
just
really? And that's because they doing what I just said that they
Uh-huh.
can do. So since they sit there and do it themselves, they think they can start their own business.
Okay, so now it's easier to have a quote unquote tax business. So, and it makes it hard for like myself to be trusted from you all, because someone started a business.
Right.
Because all they need to do is go pay $19 to Uncle Sam and get a P10, and they purchase software through another person who is an ERO like myself, and they pay the software and they can go do whatever they want to do and then disappear.
And people just trusting that.
Trusting that, because right now, what I've noticed in these groups, these tax groups that be popping up on Facebook and TikTok and all that, is that all you see is the glitz and glam, how you can make 6 figures in the tax season, and all you see is the luxury life, the soft life, and you want this.
Right.
And right now, I also see that yes, everybody's getting advanced and all that, but you have to think about this: who you're giving your information to,
Right.
because how would I say it? You have to be careful when you send your personal information to any company that says joeblow@yahoo.com or at gmail.com.
Right.
You want to make sure that you're sending your information to your professional company or a professional email,
Right.
and no job forms, no incognito forms.
Right.
Make sure it's secured, like a mobile app or whatnot, or a cloud that's secured.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, those are not secured. Job forms, cognito forms, they go to an email. Just a regular email.
Like mine.
Yeah.
Just sitting on the laptop.
So all your stuff is sitting there. When you uploading that, it's sitting in somebody's email in a file, and that's it, on their website. And then you don't know what is going to be done after the season. So you have to protect that, because at the end of the day, they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, they got your information.
Got your
And-
information.
Yeah.
See, we got IQ taxes. We said IQ.
Yes.
Smart people.
Yes.
Not the slow taxes. I said IQ taxes.
That's right.
So we're getting to the
Yes.
nitty gritty around here with these taxes. But I gotta go to a song real quick, because I'm like, I'm over here trying to figure out how to go back from exempt. I'm still stuck on this exempt thing.
my goodness.
I thought that was the life. I thought that's what you do when you're trying to do.
Oh,
For life is
So,
legal, my
yeah.
brother must go
I'm
on.
playing Full of Smoke
And so
by
the
Chris
hustlers
Joy.
continue to hustle, and the
I'm just trying to understand this, really. Because it's that time, and and I'm always the one that always has to. So it's just, again, like I say, I don't have kids. So I don't have a dependent, but I always add one, you know, because I'm trying to get something, you know, and it always hurt me. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? So now, knowing, thank you for informing us on that number 4, right? 4C, what is it?
Yes, 4C.
4C to add more money. So now I need for them to just take a little hot 50, you know, a hot 50. That's all I need. I'll give you know. So, you know, and then I probably should do more. You know, again, like you said, that broke shit. Ain't nobody, you know, just give these folks this money. Cause that's all they want.
Yeah.
You know, that's all they want is to get paid. You know, so let's just do the right thing and pay these taxes. So Tiffany, how can they reach you again? We're gonna give out your social streams, social medias. Where can we find you?
On Instagram at IQ Tax Firm, on Facebook at IQ Taxes and Tax Abatement. Our email address is tdanos@iqtaxfirm.net, and our phone number is 470-454-1506.
Okay, again, real slow, like They knows say that, you know, don't nobody know that right there. She said,
Or you can do hello at iqtaxfirm.net. You can do hello.
you know, ain't nobody got no pen these days. We gonna try to screenshot
make
it.
it right.
That don't work. I'm like, dang, what did she say? So, you know, so
Okay, you can do the
One
email.
more time.
Email at hello@iqtaxfirm.net. Our phone number is 470-454-1506.
Okay, very
And
good.
our Instagram is IQ Tax Firm. And then our Facebook is IQ Taxes and Tax Abatement.
All right, tax abatement, people, the bad word, you know, the scary word. You know, the government, they put out these scary words, abatement and stuff. I'm like, entrapment, you know, just those words, they seem like they go together to me for some reason, you know.
So, Tiffany, when
ma'am.
do tax season officially start? Because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I got my last check.
And tell us about the updates, too, after
Yes.
that.
Oh, okay. So taxes officially starts January 26th.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. January the 26th.
But don't forget that the first checks come out February 22nd. But don't forget in the middle, like always, in the middle of February until the ACA lifts, the additional child tax credit is lifted, then you're able to start seeing your where's my refund start moving on the screen.
Okay.
So, But the
Okay.
first batch comes out February 22nd. I'm sorry.
So everybody want to get it in. If they want to if you're trying to get your money for the February the 22nd date, so I'm giving y'all some real information right here. Y'all know y'all bitches listening. If y'all want to know when that money come, because I see on y'all in the last, you know, I get it, because I know ain't no mine. I'm going to be one, you know, because I need to know in advance. I want to make sure that we get that February the 22nd check early, because y'all done messed up for Christmas and everything, because y'all old. I see a lot of that going on right now, so let's take care of business. Let's get this money February the 22nd, so y'all start preparing, right? So
Right.
it officially starts. And then what's the new updates that they got?
Okay.
What's the new things that they can look forward to?
Well, okay. So one thing that that is out is that if you purchase a car in 2025, it has to be new. I don't understand why it has to be new, but because if it was used, then it's new to you. But
Right, but
apparently,
not
if
to
it's
them.
new, you can get $10,000, up to $10,000 off the interest paid on that car. Also, the new thing is if you are single, had a household, up to $12,500 of overtime pay is non-taxable. If you're married, $25,500 is non-taxable.
Okay, so I guess they trying to help us out. You know, and we'll take anything. You know, I really wish they'd just take it all away and just let us pay for when we go to the grocery stores and
Take the taxes out.
you
right
know,
there.
just take what y'all take when we go to the store and let that in. But my money that I work for,
Yeah.
this is just a whole nother show.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not going to talk against the tax lady about the taxes, you know. So I'm not going to talk about the taxes with the tax lady, you know. So this is it. I hope you guys got good information. I hope it helped Tiffany, we appreciate you coming
No
in.
problem. Thank
She
you for
just
having
came
me.
all the way from Elbow, Georgia.
Elbow.
Yeah, and we appreciate those people that are dedicated with doing this. Because a lot of people live right next door,
No.
and I'm like, hey, do a show. Promote yourself. So she's now a sponsor. Now you'll start hearing more and more this year about IQ taxes. So make sure I shout out IQ taxes every show. So just make
Thank
sure.
you.
See, people is about business. It's time to be about your business, people. So make sure you get your tax information going on. And let me see. I don't know how to come out of here. You got something, Tiffany? I just kind of heard you breathing or something. But you gonna say something? Well, you don't have nothing.
I'm just fat. No.
Shanika, she called Decor.
Oh, I'm good.
Nothing? No?
I'm good.
Oh my God. All right, well, I'm gonna get on out of here then, and we just gonna go out, and I just gotta go out with this, a old school, Y'all don't